Hello and welcome on behalf of the Spiritual Science Research Foundation. The debate about the benefits of a vegetarian or a non-vegetarian diet has long divided people. Nowadays, many people have very conclusive views of whether it is better to be a vegetarian or a non-vegetarian. In this video, we will explore these two types of diet from the point of view of spiritual science. The spiritual dimension is that part of the universe which we cannot experience through our five senses, mind, and intellect. The spiritual dimension is studied through the medium of the sixth sense. Although everyone has sixth sense, it is usually developed in individuals who do regular spiritual practice. According to spiritual science, the entire universe is made up of three basic subtle components, which are spiritual in nature. They are called sattva, raja, and tama. The vibrations of anything are dependent on the predominant subtle basic component. Sattva is the component that represents spiritual purity and knowledge. Raja represents action and passion, while tama is the component that represents ignorance and inertia. The subtle effect of diet is related to the 7 chakras in our body, namely the Muladhara chakra, located 1 centimeter above the coccyx, the Swadhisthana chakra, located in the lower stomach area, the Manipur chakra, located in the stomach region, the Anahata chakra, located in the heart region, the Vishuddha chakra, located at the throat level, the Agnya chakra, located at the mid-brow region, and the Sahasrara chakra, located at the top of the head. To understand the subtle phenomenon of diet, we conducted an experiment to see the effect of non-vegetarian and vegetarian food on the body. We used the computerized system of eletrosomatographic scanning that measures the body's electrical activity in the 7 energy centers. The results are obtained in the form of numbers and colored bar graphs. Among the volunteers participating in the experiment, 5 had distress due to negative energies, and another 5 who did not have distress due to negative energies. In all, 10 volunteers participated in this experiment. Here, it is important to note that in present times, 100% of the world's population is affected by negative energies in varying degrees, of which 30% are possessed by these negative energies. Therefore, it is important to consider these statistics in any spiritual research analysis. We first took the readings of the original position of chakras of all the volunteers. Then they were asked to consume non-vegetarian food. After this, consecutive readings were taken at 1 to 4 hour intervals till the readings came back to their original position. In this video, we have explored some of the observations. For a detailed analysis on the research, please visit our website at www.ssrf.org. The observations of the experiment revealed that in the upper 4 chakras, 100% of the volunteers with distress due to negative energies showed an improvement, and 80% of volunteers without distress showed an improvement. Here, improvement means that the activation of chakras is in a numerically positive direction. For example, the reading of the original position of the Anahata chakra of one of the volunteers was -30, and after he consumed non-vegetarian food, his reading went up to -20. The underlying spiritual science behind this phenomenon was analyzed by seekers with advanced sixth sense. they reported that non-vegetarian food is Tama predominant. This was depicted with the help of a picture based on subtle knowledge of a piece of meat. First, a ring of attraction energy is created around the meat. Further, a flow of distressing energy is attracted into the meat, which leads to the activation of particles of distressing energy within the meat. Next, a dense covering of distressing energy is created around it, through which particles of distressing energy are emitted into the environment. Lastly, a spiral ring of illusion-creating energy, Maya Vishakti, is activated, which spreads into the environment. This energy gives one the illusion of pleasure due to eating meat, so the person does not pay heed to the spiritually negative influences of consuming meat. In essence, since meat contains negative energy within itself, as per the law that like attracts alike, the negative energy from the environment is attracted towards the meat. Through this subtle process, one can understand why we get the craving to eat meat. Seekers with sixth sense further assessed that a type of higher level negative energy, known as a mantric, had possessed volunteers who had distress due to negative energies. Mantrics create black energy centers in the upper 4 chakras of the affected person. After consumption of non-vegetarian food, which is Tama predominant, these black energy centers get activated to absorb the Tama vibrations. This activation was reported as improvement in the eletrosomatographic study. In volunteers without distress due to negative energies, their upper 4 chakras got activated to fight the distressing vibrations emanating from the non-vegetarian food. This activation was reported as improvement in the electrosomatographic study. This subtle knowledge clarifies that only with the help of advanced sixth sense we are able to determine the truth of what is actually happening behind any occurrence. Consumption of non-vegetarian food results in accumulation of more Tama component in the body that affects us adversely. Thus, at a physical level, eating a non-vegetarian diet is more likely to cause various diseases. At a psychological level, it can lead to an increase in thoughts related to various desires, such as excessive sexual thoughts, greed, anger, and other personality disorders, resulting in an unstable mind. At a spiritual level, those who indulge in regular consumption of non-vegetarian food get distance from God and are unlikely to start spiritual practice. In case they do start it, they are unable to sustain it. We will see the results of a similar experiment with vegetarian food in part 2 of the video. For a more detailed understanding of the spiritual effect of non-vegetarian food, spiritual practice to overcome the effect of negative energies, and spiritual practice in day-to-day life, do visit us at www.ssrf.org.